Over 2 weeks of radio silence from Chinese tennis star Peng Shuai since her high-profile sexual assault allegations, purportedly broken by this statement. Addressed to the head of the Women's Tennis Association, Peng appears to withdraw her accusations of sexual assault made against Zhang Gaoli, former vice premier of China. But the statement, first published by Chinese state broadcaster CGTN, quickly drew suspicion. Online observers pointed out the stilted language, which begins with "Hello, this is Peng Shuai," as well as the presence of a typing cursor in the middle of the text. Steve Simon, chairman of the WTA, who was previously called on the Chinese government for a formal investigation into Peng's claims, said the message had only raised his concern for her whereabouts. And human rights organizations say skepticism over the statement is justified.
I think we need to be very cautious about this statement made through CGTN, the state-run TV network. China has a history of detaining people and then having them communicate through the outside world through state media outlets.
Peng's allegations are the latest Me Too accusations to rock China. Earlier this year, Chinese woman Zhou Xiaoxuan lost her Me Too case against a popular TV anchor, with a Beijing court ruling her case did not meet the standard of proof. Lack of proof was a concern also expressed by Peng Shuai in her original letter, now censored on Chinese social media. A culture of disbelieving rape allegations and a male-dominated legal system means stepping forward requires enormous courage.
Overall, the government is extremely patriarchal. It is harshly punishing, persecuting all kinds of feminist activists. Victims of sexual assault who speak out are routinely censored and silenced or persecuted. And so the vast majority of victims are never going to speak out.
Peng's letter was censored on Chinese social media within half an hour of its publication on November the 2nd. Attempts to post either Peng Shuai or Zhang Gaoli's name triggered a notice saying that relevant laws prevented the action. But tennis stars around the world are ensuring Peng's plight won't be forgotten. On Wednesday, tennis champion Naomi Osaka with her own statement, saying that censorship is never okay and signing off with the hashtag, "Where is Peng Shuai?" This is the first time someone so close to the height of Chinese power has been the subject of Me Too accusations. Zhang's high profile combined with Peng's international stature will mean negotiating the allegations will be a tough balancing act for Beijing. That's before even considering the imminent Winter Olympics.
Usually cases like this are resolved by the state putting tremendous pressure on the individual, their family members, until they eventually break and are willing to go along with whatever the Communist Party wants them to say and do. But I think that this is a unique case because of her high international profile. The Olympics are just a few weeks away, and we have famous sports stars from around the world calling for her release.
This letter has done little to quell fears over Peng's well-being. And as the eyes of the world turn to the Beijing Olympics in February, staying silent on the absence of one of the country's most famous athletes may become increasingly difficult. Patrick Chen and James Chater for TaiwanPlus.